Youth Club Regional Youth Club Summit. That's a big name. It gets underway today. It's part of a call to empower Africa's youth. It's done with the intention to create a platform to engage civil society organizations and youth clubs to create opportunities to interact with policymakers. Well, to tell us more about the summit, we are joined in studio by Mshindi Ole Isaya from Tanzania, who is the co-founder and youth engagement officer of the SIYB Association of East Africa. Good to have you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thanks a lot.
Good. Why this attempt to revive youth clubs on the continent?
Thank you. You know, young people, we are the most affected by the most persistent problems in the world. So, but also we are overlooked as the part of the solution. So now what we are trying to do is we need to put ourselves into groups. We need to put ourselves into clubs so that we can together have a voice, and even the policymakers can also look us in a way that we are in groups, and we are formed in a very formal way. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, when we look at something like this, how do you think the summit is going to basically empower African entrepreneurs? Oh, yeah.
Of course, entrepreneurship is a very growing field right now, and young people are very well interested in entrepreneurship, of course, in some areas, but we still need to have summits like this ones, conferences that will get together the young people across Africa, so that we can get a platform to sit together and change our mindsets, because we are not very well in entrepreneurship field. But if we get a summit like this one, this is a place that everyone can meet and discuss how we can move forward together in groups, yeah, and share knowledge.
Yeah, because yes. I mean that's what's so important. It
yes.
is, as you say, it's moving together as one and driving African entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
This is so important. It really is an important aspect.
Sure.
And I really want to engage more in it and find out how one can drive these clubs. How do you go about doing that?
You know, we have what we call group formations. We form groups and we put them in clubs. And we have like role models that can go about monitoring the clubs. And if you have something like an umbrella, like what the Southern African Association of Youth Clubs are doing, that is an umbrella where the youth clubs can get a place to be monitored and mentored and get the coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, also, Africa has many influences from the West, and now,
sure.
of course, we're looking at the East
sure.
as well. How can the youth cultivate Africa's identity on the world stage in this age of globalization?
African youth, the very first thing that we need to do is identify ourselves as a group that we can do things. Okay, start moving slowly by ourselves, and I cannot deny that the Westerners have been influencing, like in parts of business development services. Okay, we learn a lot from them, but now we can start doing it slowly by ourselves. We can start doing it like we create our own environment. We create our own environment that can fit and bring solutions according to our own situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, who's actually going to be attending this particular summit?
This summit brought up people from different countries, especially the southern part. And these are young people, particularly, who are interested in moving forward in groups. And there are also young people that are very motivated, and they are from very different fields. They are from entrepreneurship fields. They are from art. I met some guys last night from the Eastern Cape. They are doing art. So it is not a way that it is not a conference that gets only people from one field, but they are from very different backgrounds. Yeah. But within the Southern African part. Yes.
Who's been invited to address the crowds? Because I think that's also an important aspect.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of I can say youth leaders. They are there, and we have from South Africa and out of South Africa. They are there just to share knowledge and to get experience from across Southern Africa. Yeah, so like last night, we had a very good motivation from one of the youth leaders, and today and tomorrow again, we have youth leaders there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just finally, social cohesion on the continent is a massive issue, and hosting this conference and summit here in South Africa has to be, I suppose, a way of saying that we need to bring the social cohesion about, especially after what we've seen in South Africa with these xenophobic attacks. And the youth have been almost the face of these attacks, unfortunately. What's going to be discussed on this front?
It is very true that young people, we are looked like we are the problem, we are the part of the problem. But now what we are trying to do here is getting together. I know that South Africa, the South African youth are considered to be like a big part of the problem. Not only South Africa, but everywhere you go in Africa.
Yeah.
But now the time has come that we disagree about that. We now need to move ourselves. We need to change ourselves. So we need to start our own way. So whoever wants to empower us will find us on the way. So we need to get together like what the South Africans are doing now. Okay, we are very happy that the summit is here, but it is more of out of South Africa, because I'm here. I'm not from South Africa, but I'm here.
Yeah.
And the issue is to connect together, to connect ideas, and to get one agreement that we now need to move on like Africans.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Thanks very much for coming in and talking to us here this morning.
Thank you.
The co-founder and youth engagement officer for this Association of East Africa, the Southern African Association Youth Club Regional Youth Club Summit.
Yeah.
I've got it. Joining us here in studio was Mshindi Ole Isaya. Good luck.
Yes,
Hope
thanks
it goes
a lot.
well.
Thank you.
All right, good. All right, let's take a break. We'll see you after this.